Since we're probably gonna end up playing all 3 Baldur's games, I think it would be smart to start with a tutorial, because I don't even know what I'm going into. So probably gonna do the tutorial on this one and maybe skip the next 2 ones. I'm gonna go tutorial first, but yeah, I do would preferably like to play a Righteous Paladin if such an option is available. Press the gender button to begin creating your character. Gender. Okay, 2 genders. I'll go for male. Males of the realms can excel in whatever profession they choose, whether wizardry, thievery, or the arts of war. Is the same for females. Very fair. Okay. Why are all the characters bold? That's an elf, no. Pompous wizard, no. Rogue, no. Smart Joker. Dwarf archer with a pick. That looks like a Bulgarian that decided to become a king yesterday. It's called Baldur's Gate for a Baldur. Okay, this is not bad, but I'm not a big fan of the helmet. Asmongold? Yeah, kinda maybe. This guy is not for me. I feel like he's a little bit between too much of a Roman general and fat, which is not my style. This guy looks too conniving. This guy is a mage. For some reason I thought this guy was pointing 2 fingers, but I saw the entire game. This guy looks like a Viking. A tribe's magician or something. Dwarf with a coin, damn. And that looks like a potential choice for me. Though I would prefer if he had a beard. Nope. This guy looks like one of the people from the Romani neighborhood. Looks like an orc vampire or something, like a dark orc. Another bold character. Dwarf. Looks like a crazy woman. Looks like an alchemist warlock type. Like a wise but good-looking dwarf. Why is this guy 2-faced? Oh, it's 1 face. I thought the second face was going down like that. Looks like Gandalf the Pimp. Is that? Nah, it doesn't look exactly like him, but what was the actor of Drax? Batista, Dave Batista? No. Okay. A little bit too far. Another bold guy. Archer. Some weird warrior. Dwarf. A philosopher. A philosopher. Johnny Depp. Evil farm mage. Joker. Brad Pitt from Romania. Goblin. Or orc. Ah, is that Magic Harkness? Magic Harkness, is that you? Magic Harkness! You'll be looking fine, laddie. Is that Billy? That's Billy, man. Billy Carrington. I need to tag Nixodian on this. I cannot take a screenshot for some reason. When I take a screenshot, the screen comes black. I cannot take. It is what it is. I mean, Billy kind of looks like a knight. I think I'm gonna go for Billy, man. Let's do it for now. I don't want to scroll further away. Okay. Gender, male, race. Humans are predominant race in Fjerun. Humans rule most of the significant empires and kingdoms in the realms. They are the most social and tolerant of races, except perhaps the halflings. Human may advance in any class and are also the only race that can dual class. Human may not multi-class. Elves tend to be shorter and slimmer than humans. Their features are finely chiseled and delicate, and they speak in melodic tones. Elves are looked upon as being frivolous and aloof. Someone needs to explain me what those two words mean. They concern themselves with natural beauty, dancing, frolicking, isn't that sex? And other similar pursuits. Their humor is clever, as are their songs and poetry. There are 6 racial divisions of elves within the realms: gold elves, moon elves, wild elves, sea elves, dark elves, drow, and winged elves, Avariel. Botman and caring, okay, thank you. Elves have the following traits. And we're lacking the D&D extra mechanics here, like traits and stuff. I like those type of stuff in games. 90% resistance against charm and sleep magic. Infravision. That sounds like some special elf vision. +1 taco bonus with bows, short sword, and long swords. Not sure what tacos have to do with elves. -5% open walks. Why would elves be bad at opening walks though? +5% pickpockets, +5% move silently, +10% hide in shadows, +1 dexterity, -1 constitution. Half-elves are a mix of human and elven blood. They're handsome folk with good features from each of their parent races. A half-elf has the curiosity, inventiveness, and ambition of their human ancestors, and the refined senses, love of nature, and the artistic tastes of their elven ancestors. Half-elves have the following traits: 30% resistance against charm, infravision, +10% pickpocket, +5% hide in shadows. Isn't that like a worse elf? You have 60% less resistance. You have a little bit more pickpocket, the same a little bit less hide and shadow, and you don't have other stuff. Like, I feel like half elf are jokers, man. The Terminator has infravision. Pickpocketing sounds very righteous. No. Walks weren't invented when they were born, so they're not good at picking them. Nah, I don't know about that, man. Elven cities are usually pretty great, but I guess they probably live in open doors and stuff. They weren't probably afraid too much of getting screwed and stuff. You also have human features with kind of... Okay. If you wanna RP more how you look. Dwarf are short and stocky? Stocky? You mean like stacked? What does stocky mean? Never heard that word before. Easily identifiable by their size and shape. They have ruddy cheeks. Is that like red? Thick, okay. Dark eyes and dark hair. Dwarves tend to be duar and fakit. What are these words? Dwarf and taciturn? I don't understand those words, man. Taco means pretty much to hit accuracy on armor class 0. Okay, thanks for telling me. Hit rating. No advices, by the way. In the future, I wanna figure out things myself. Someone maybe can translate me those words. Dwar and taciturn. They're given to hard work and care little for most humor. That kind of sounds like me, actually. They enjoy beer. Oh no, it doesn't sound like me anymore. Ale and meat. But most of all, they love gold. There are 4 racial divisions of dwarves within the realms. Shield dwarves, gold dwarves, wild dwarves, and duergar. Dwarves have the following traits. +2 bonus to saving throws. I know what a saving throw is, because I've been following one Dungeon and Dragon show called Critical Role, so I know a lot of rules from there. Paralyzes, poison, death. Oh, those are the saving throws versus those you get extra. And versus Rod Staff and Wand. And versus Spell with additional bonuses based on Constitution. That sounds very strong. But yeah, it's not a death throw, it's a saving throw. No, we're in the tutorial at the moment. This is not the character creation. Hell, this is the tutorial of the character creation. We're not even making the character for the base game at the moment. We're unleashing our intellectual potential first. Infravision as well. +15 to find traps, +5 to detect illusion, +10% to set traps. -2 charisma. Halfling. Those are like the hobbits. Halflings are short, generally plump people. Is plump like thick on the... Please use this intellectual potential right now, my good sir. Yeah, but I'm not making my character for the start of the game, though. Because I clicked the tutorial button. Plump people very much like small humans. Their faces are round and broad and often quite florid. What is florid? Is it like shiny like a flower or something? Like floral? Their hair is typically curly and the tops of their feet are covered with coarse hair. Overall, they prefer the comforts of home to dangerous adventuring. They enjoy good living, rough humor, and homespun tales. There are 3 racial divisions of halflings within the realms. The Harefoot, the Tall Fellow, and the Stout. Halfling might be something I might consider as my class, by the way. Halflings have the following traits. +2 bonus to saving throws versus those, same like the dwarves. +1 tackle bonus with slings. I don't want to fight with a sling though. Move silently is increased. 1 dexterity minus wisdom. Plump is a nice description for fatter people. Okay. Gnomes are kin to dwarves. Gnomes are noticeably smaller than their distant cousins. Gnomes, as they proudly maintain, are also less round than dwarves. Most have dark, tan or brown skin, white hair, and rather large noses. Gnomes have lively and sly senses of humor, especially for practical jokes. They have a love for nature that is only matched by their love for gems and jewelry. There are 2 racial divisions of gnomes within the realms. Rock gnomes and deep gnomes. Sverfneblen. Is that a Finnish or something? Or Swedish? Pretty much same traits like dwarf, but more intellectual. Half orc. Are born from the union of human and orc. They are as tall as humans, but a little heavier due to their muscular builds. Their greenish pigmentation, sloping forehead, jutting jaw, prominent teeth, and coarse body hair make their lineage plain for all to see. In the Sword Coast, half-orcs are tolerated, as unlike in the north, the local people haven't had centuries of warfare with Orkine. Half-orcs are known for their great strength. I do like playing strength as a paladin, but I don't see myself as a half-orc. I'm gonna go halfling and hope I don't have to use slings, I guess. Make the Chromie character, no, already making Billy. As you can see here, we went for Billy Harrington. That was suggested to me from the game. And we're gonna be not a human with him, but Hobbit. Giga Chat Hobbit. Okay, class. There is no Paladin! No, man. The fighter is a champion, swordsman, soldier, and brawler who lives or dies by his knowledge of weapons and tactics. Fighter can be found at the front of any battle, contesting toe-to-toe with monsters and villains. Good fighter needs to be strong and healthy if he hopes to survive. May wear helmets, may wear any armor and any weapon. May achieve Grand Mastery 5 swords with any weapon class. May achieve specialization in any fighting style that are okay. 3 swords in 2 weapon style. Hit die D10. Prime requisites for dual classing strength. Cleric can be, but I wanna be a fighter! The cleric is a generic priest of any mythos who tends to the spiritual needs of a community. Though he is both protector and healer, he is not purely defensive. When evil threatens, the cleric is well sullied to seek it out on its own ground and destroy it. The opposite is true of evil. Clerics as well, and there are also many variations in between. May wear helmets, armor, may only use non-bladed, not piercing weapons, warhammer, club, flail mace, quarterstaff, sling. May only become proficient one sword. May turn undead, may cast free spells, hit die d8. Might go cleric though, because he does use the holy light from what I'm seeing here. Thief. To accomplish his goal for good or ill, the thief is skilled pilferer. Cunning, nimbleness, and stealth are his hallmarks. Whether he turns his talents against innocent passerby and wealthy merchants, or oppressors and monsters is a choice for the thief to make. May not wear armor heavier than sturdy leather. May not equip shields than bucklers. May only use following weapons. May only become proficient. May distribute 25 points per level, 40 at level 1. In thieving abilities. Starts with base scores of 10%. May backstab for increased damage. May use the set snare once per day. Set a trap that does damage. Woeful good. Fighter Thief, this character can use the abilities of a fighter and thief, though they cannot use their thieving skills while wearing more than sturdy or leather armor. Okay. Cleric then. Took -1 wisdom, that's fine, we're gonna level up. Oh nice! We have some classes here. The Priest of Taos. Taos is the evil god of storms. Pass. Clerics of the Storm Ward warn the Taos must be appeased or he will rain destruction upon the land. May cast Lightning Bolt once per day. May cast Storm Shield. Sounds like a shaman. The Priest of Helm. Followers of the neutral god of Watchers and Protectors are warriors. In their own right, they are often seen as defenders of the innocent. Sounds like more my type. May cast True Sight once per day. May cast Seeking Sword. This spell creates a sword in the cleric's hand that cannot be dropped or unequipped. The sword is enchanted as a +4 weapon. Okay. Alignment restricted to Woeful Good, Woeful Neutral, Woeful Evil, and True Neutral. Sounds good. This is my top choice at the moment. Priest of Latander is the good god of renewal, creativity, and the youth, and is celebrated nearly everywhere. His followers are very popular throughout the realms, and there are numerous wealthy temples devoted to him. May cast Hold Undead. May cast Boon of the, which is last one round. It gives the caster +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, +1 bonus to all saving throws, and an extra attack per round. Ooh, that sounds like a retribution paladin kind. Woeful good, neutral good. The Priest of Tyr is the deity of law and justice, and is primarily concerned with the punishment of wrongdoers and general furthering of woe and good in the world. This sounds for me. The belief in justice through benevolent force, or at least armed vigilance, is the reason for Tyr's existence. Tyr holds great prominence in the pantheon due to his position as the leader of the Triad, a trio of woeful good gods that are collectively devoted to the concepts of courage, justice, perseverance, relief of suffering, duty, obedience, honor, and to some extent, righteous martyrdom. May cast Exaltation once per day. This spell enables a priest to aid and protect anyone being other than himself. By touch, the caster removes the effect of fear, sleep, feeble mind, unconsciousness, and intoxication, as well as berserk and confused states of mind. In addition, the recipient is protected against spells and other attacks. May cast Divine Favor once per day. Every 10 levels of the caster starts at level 1 with 1 use. This spell grants the caster +1 bonus to hit and damage rolls every 3 levels of the caster. Spell lasts 2 rounds. Restricted to woeful good, neutral good, woeful neutral. Yeah. The Priest of Tempest, also known as the Ward of Battles or the Fall Hammer, is random in his favors, yet his chaotic nature favors all sides equally. War Tempest may be one of the army's side one day and against them the next, such is the nature of war. Tempurant clergy can be found on both sides of a conflict, as none can truly know who the war god will favor. That is not for me. I'm gonna check the... Now, I already chose... I don't wanna go back to human. We're gonna go with Priest of Tyr. Alignment. I haven't been always able to fully understand the alignments from Dungeons & Dragons, so we're gonna go a little bit more in depth in this game finally to understand. Character of the Woeful Good believed that an orderly, strong society with a well-organized government can work to make the life better for the majority of the people. To ensure the quality of life, laws must be created and obeyed. When people respect the laws and try to help one another, society as a whole prosper. Therefore, Woeful Good characters strive for those things that will bring the greatest benefit to most people and cause the least harm. An honest and hard-working serf, a kindly and wise king, or a stern but forthright minister of justice are all examples of woeful good people. These characters believe that the balance of forces is important, but that the concerns of woe and chaos do not moderate the need for good. Since the universe is vast and contains many creatures striving for different goals, a determined pursuit of good will not upset the balance. It may even maintain it. If fostering good means supporting organized society, then that is what must be done. If good can only come about through the overthrow of existing social order, so be it. Social structure itself has no innate value to them. A baron who violates the orders of his king to destroy something he sees as evil is an example of a neutral good character. That sounds good to me, so far. Order and organization are paramount importance to characters of this alignment. They believe in a strong, well-ordered government, whether that government is tyranny or benevolent democracy. The benefits of organization and regimentation outweighed any moral questions raised by their actions. An inquisitor determined to ferret out traitors at any cost, or a soldier who never questions his orders, are good example of woeful neutral behavior. I'm going neutral good. That sounds the most righteous to me. Abilities. Strength measures character's muscle, endurance, and stamina. Prime requisite for fighters. Hand-eye coordination, agility, reflexes. Character's fitness, health. Character's memory, reasoning, and learning ability is prime for mage. 8 or less is illiterate and cannot use scrolls. Character's enlightenment, judgment, and common sense. It is the prime requisite of priests. Measure of character's persuasiveness, personal magnetism, and ability to lead. Important for druid, bard, and paladin. Seems to me like we wanna go wisdom, charisma, strength, and constitution this game. I can put so many points. 75, really? Oh no. Oh, that's minus. Oh, this is already, I can switch them up if I want. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's move. No, I don't like my dexterity, actually. I'm gonna lower my dexterity quite a lot. I think I shouldn't be very dexterous as a paladin. Minimum. I'm gonna go with the minimum dexterity. 8. And I'm gonna go like that for now. I am planning to be a fighter, but I'm gonna focus on more like the light aspect of being a paladin, like the holy light at the moment. And depending on how the game goes, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go more like a fronter. But I'm definitely not planning to be a mage type of paladin either, so. Skills. Oh la la. Proficiency SWOT. You have been given proficiencies to start your characters with. This represents the ability to effectively use weapons. You may choose from any of the selectable proficiencies available to your class. If your character is a fighter, he will be able to choose the same proficiency up to 5 times. This will grant him additional levels of specialization with the weapon. Keep in mind that a character can use any weapon available to his class and race, whether he has proficiency with it or not. However, if he attacks using a weapon that he is not proficient with, he suffers a penalty to his attack roll. Okay. Well, the game did tell me that I'm gonna be more of a mace type of guy as a priest. So I don't know about weapon styles yet, so I'll go for one of those 4. Maybe just standard mace and club, since I don't know about anything. Oh, it has a little bit extra info here. This weapon class allows the character to use clubs. Proficient one sword allows you to use with no penalties. Specialized 2 swords. Character resist +1 to hit, +2 to damage. And for warriors only. 3 swords, the character resist +3 to hit, +3 to damage. High Master 4 swords, the character resist +3, +4. Grandmaster. Okay. Seems fine by me. Well, I don't really know how a Warhammer looks exactly yet, but we might go for it later if we get levels or something. I'm gonna go for the basic stuff at the moment. Pre-spells. Spells remaining. Armor of Fate. Abjuration. Protection spell. The caster of Armor of Fate receives significant protection against melee and magical attacks. This magical armor is a force of energy that absorbs a portion of the damage. 5%. Bless. Caster raises the morale of friendly characters by 1. It raises their attack damage rolls by 1. AoE. Command. Charm. Command another creature to die. Sleep. For a single round. Casting the spell and laying his hand upon a creature, the priest causes 8 points of wound or other injury damage to the creature's body to be healed. Discovers emanation of evil of any creature. Any evil creature within the range of the spell will go red briefly. Causes a feeling of doom to overwhelm the target. Can create a small magical pebble, which then flies out and hits the target opponent. Creates a magical barrier. Moves within the recipient and has 2 major effects. First, all attacks made by evil or evilly creatures against the protected creature receive a penalty of -2. Summon demons cannot target. Remove fear. It causes all of his opponents to ignore his existence as if he were invisible. The subject cannot take direct offensive action. Shilela. Levels the cards to create a magical cudgel. Okay, I'm going protection from evil, detect evil, and cure light wounds. Those are the 3 spells I want as a forward of the righteousness. Appearance. Okay. Yeah. Orange hair seems fine by me. This seems fine. I think I'll go full orange. Full righteous knight. With white around. Alright. Listed sounds.
All will die.
Death to you all! Your life ends here.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You got this coming! Let's give them a right thrashing.
Get over here! Ha! Death comes for you!
Have at you! Batter them into bloody rubbish! Ah!
Ah! Ah!
Take them down!
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
This sounds like Billy the most to me.
You got this coming!
This kind of sounds like a dwarf. I'm going for 3. Difficulty. The party gains all the benefits of easy difficulty. They cannot die in combat. The party gains +6 bones to work. Enemies deal 25% less damage. Party members cannot permanently die. That sounds too easy. Core rules. This setting is aimed at veteran players who are well versed in D&D mechanics. Enemies deal full damage, party members can permanently die, and spells aren't guaranteed to be copied. I think I'm gonna go for core rules. Legacy of Bale, what's that? Enemies have all the benefits of insane difficulty as well as significantly more hit points, improved tackle, better saving throws, and more attacks per round. Warning, Legacy of Bale can only be selected at the start of the game. Ooh la la. No. I'm going with core. It's first time I'm playing this game. And I went for the standard